Welcome to District 22's latest D&D podcast, The Demi-Lich Diaries, where each chapter brings a new adventure and a new dungeon master.
Previously on Demi-Lich Diaries.
All right, boys, there's, sounds like maybe a pan flute or something up here. I think we go see who's making the noise. Let's try and be quiet, though, so if we need to get the jump on this thing, then we can, okay?
So I'm really liking this too. I want to get my guitar out.
Woofy, boy, okay.
I don't think that's the best idea.
I feel like it's the best idea I could make right now.
You get lost in your music, and you're just going along. And now each of you realizes that it is headed for you. Lenny, out of the corner of your eye, a giant rat leaping off of the edge right at you. Another rat jumps out and latches onto your shoulder and is going to bite you. Rab, to your left, a giant rat comes running up towards you and kind of does like a running leap at you. But right behind him, another one comes, and then another one is going to come at you.
Jeez.
Another one is coming at you. Another one is coming at you. Kind of runs.
That's the sixth one to attack me.
Can I bite you too? Another rat bit my leg.
Oh my gosh! Another one's coming after you.
What the hell?
Did you take a turn? Because I haven't even had mine yet.
This is all your fault.
Another one's gonna hit you.
I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
There's a rat inside of that. You kill it.
Suck it!
Another one bats
Suck
my
it,
butt.
rat!
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and pray that I can see some magical a-hole with some magical ability
Just sucking on that
controlling
flute.
these rats.
The immovable rod.
That's all I see.
Yes.
You freaking Pied Piper son of a bitch. If you're out in the woods and you're sending these damn rats after us, I'm f***ing done with it, alright?
10 feet away from you,
Are you shitting me?
in the bushes, you just hear a sob. Just I'm in this place that I don't understand. I don't know how I got here. And I was just trying. They were listening to my music. They would have left you alone had you just let them listen to the music.
If we didn't make any noise at all, you're telling me if we didn't make any freaking noise at all, we would have been fine? Where's the lady of the wood?
I don't know where I am. I woke up in this strange house with my friends. There was that weird book.
What book?
I don't know. It was a weird book.
Get out of here.
You march 100 feet. A house appears out of the fog. The door is open, and there's light inside from a fire. But on the table, there's a large book. It is open. It has red leather as its binding. This is the book you're looking for.
Start walking towards it.
And just as his hand touches the page, you see him get pulled into the book.
Alright, I go up with Zelda, and I make sure that we both touch the book at the exact same time.
And you see the same thing happen to your friend.
Cowabunga!
You open your eyes, and you're all laying on the ground.
I had a dream like this once.
Yep.
Lost.
How most
You
dreams
seen
end.
Lost?
You were back at David Bowie, and
You were
I'm
in a plane the whole
big
time?
fat fan.
I had a dream like this once.
What if you turn it this way?
Go on.
And you sit up and roll a perception check. Probably the thing to do.
All of us?
Everyone.
That's good.
4.
26.
You got a 4.
4.
Great. You got a 26?
Yep.
Awesome.
26?
Whoa.
My man.
What happens is you all three sit up, and Frolic is patting his body and feeling himself, and he's like, I'm not a door. I am not a door. We're okay, everyone.
Everything's good.
Yes. But you two, being of sound mind and body, sit up and look around you, and what you see is you're in a forest, just like you were before, but this forest is different. The first thing that you notice is it's daytime.
It's coniferous instead of...
It's a coniferous forest instead of the other one.
Yeah, exactly, literally.
That I know the word.
Temperate? I don't know.
The
Yes.
North Forest. No, but what you notice is that it, first of all, it's daytime, so it's much brighter, and it's warm, and it's, some would say, a comfortable temperature, even though you're in full armor and you're not. Both of you are comfortable. You look around, and there's a nice, kind of a morning, not mist, but, rough sort of feel. A golden sunlight coming through the trees. You look around, and the greens and the colors that are all around you are very rich and saturated. It's a beautiful, beautiful little meadow that you've woken up in. You notice, both of you got a really high roll, so you look around and you notice that these trees and these flowers look near perfect.
I'm not a door.
Like perfect, like not disturbed. Nothing's been
Not
walked through
disturbed,
them.
about as picturesque as you could imagine.
So I obviously pull my goggles down since it's too
squeaky.
bright. Yeah, too bright out here for me. Pull my lenses down, and with my ranger background, is there anything with this that just because I am so familiar with forests is I mean, other than just like this is too good to be true. Is that kind of what it is?
Give me an insight check, because we're doing your little ranger thing.
Dirty 20.
What you said is exactly right. This seems too good to be true. And looking around, you kind of do a brief survey of the your surroundings and everything going on. And if you were a betting man, I mean, you're no druid, but if you were a betting man, you'd have to say that nature seems to almost be in perfect harmony here. Everything's
Harmony. Okay.
Everything's doing the job that it's supposed to in the right way.
So
the
it does
circle
look
of
like
life is moving.
Okay, it does look like things are living.
Oh,
and-
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Living, breathing.
Cool.
Everything's going along. There's bugs. There's small animals if you look for them.
Everything the light touches.
Is my kingdom.
All right, you
I
guys.
can
This
kill you
is
if I want
It's true.
this is weird. Is it quiet? Are we hearing the normal birds chirping?
Bird noises.
Okay.
What's
The
weird?
classic monkey noise. That. Yeah, that one.
What's weird?
Not quite jungle.
That's what I was
but,
wondering. Like,
No, yeah, definite bird noises. A little bit of wind going through the trees. Very nice. Very, very nice.
it's a little too quiet.
It's a little too perfect, if you ask me.
I
You guys hear that bird?
No, I'm just kidding.
I would like to cast detect magic, if I may,
Great, do it.
Don't go
just
blind.
to see if there's any if this is a conjuration or if
Absolutely.
somehow we are being
so
deceived
detect
and
magic
things.
tells you where magic items are
Yeah.
and what kind of magic it is.
Perfect.
What school of...
Remember when I wasted a 3rd level spell slot on that pied turd?
Piper.
Pooper, Pied Pooper.
That's just
Did it
a
work?
success, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it works then.
Wow.
You look around and the phrase magic in the air feels a little
Redundant.
redundant. That's what you kind of feel. There's magic in the air. All of the ground and the grass and everything surrounding you is natural. It's real, but there's something very magical about this place. You can't really get a school of magic just because it's kind of a broad swing at everything.
Okay.
I hope
would.
that's okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
I'd like to find a bird that's nearby
Great.
that I can see, and using my primeval awareness feat, I have the innate ability to communicate with beasts, and they recognize me as a kindred spirit. So I can
Great.
communicate simple ideas as an action and read its basic mood and intent. So
Okay. Go ahead and give me an animal handling just to make sure they don't fly away as you walk up.
Okay.
Even though they do recognize you as a friend.
yeah, that's 17.
Yeah, great. There's a little sparrow, a couple little sparrows that are in a nearby bush, and they're all just kind of there. And as you walk up, a few of them flutter away, but one or two of them hang around, and one of them is just kind of sitting on a branch, just
I'm just going to kind of, through my rough gestures, try and ask if there's anything like evil, but I'm doing evil, but then I'm putting like, I also want to do the motion of like a mask.
That's cool.
Like evil, dark, scary face stuff, but then like putting hands over my face.
Yeah.
And then it's happy, so.
All right. Smart bird.
Yes.
He kind of like looks at you. They can't talk back, right? They just kind of...
It says I can, I know it's intent. Basic mood and intent. I learn its emotional state, whether it's attached by magic of any, or affected by magic of any sort.
It's not affected by any magic. It doesn't... It's not confused by what you're saying, but it doesn't seem to be like, yes, that's it. So you get the idea that that's not really... That nothing he's aware of is that way, of evil with a mask.
Okay.
You can tell, however, he's slightly annoyed.
At me?
No.
Okay.
Something else nearby.
I'm going to sort of ask.
What's going on?
Because I also am aware of its emotional state, whether it's affected by magic, but then short-term needs, such as food or safety. So if it needs safety...
he is safe, and he has food and everything. He is just annoyed by something that's he kind of points you in a direction, which is off to the north.
Okay, as he points, I'm going to take another minute.
He doesn't point. He kind of like gestures his head.
Yeah. As he does that, I'm going to take a minute and attune my senses to the area and see if there's any of my favorite enemies.
Which are monstrosities
and elementals.
There's not.
Okay, cool.
There's not, no.
All right, you guys, it looks like this sparrow, doesn't got too much for us, but there's something that way. I don't know what, but he's not, not scared of it, but there's something in this general direction.
Not scared, definitely annoyed.
Probably more forest, I would think.
It's a very astute observation.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you want to lead the way, then I'll follow you.
Yes, exactly what he said.
As long as we can all be square that we're not going to start playing any sort of instruments out of the blue.
How about
That's
this?
fair.
How about this? If there's no threat, I could strum a little tune. Inspire you, one would say.
I mean, it didn't sound too bad when he was doing it, but I don't like the outcome of that.
No, yeah, it sounded all right, but I mean, like, maybe until we know for sure that there's not, like, something...
Do you feel...
Are you guys walking as you're having
uneasy?
this conversation?
Yeah.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
I don't feel super uneasy, no.
Would you like to? Feel easy, rather.
Oh, I was like, you want to...
Would you like to feel uneasy?
I mean,
I can play something in a minor key.
The size of your loincloth
Really
makes me
ominous? Would you
uneasy,
like
but... No, yeah, I mean, you could play something right now, but
I'm gonna strum a tune.
But maybe just, like, be on the lookout for, like, the...
Yeah, all right, I'll watch you. While I play.
Alright, cool.
Start playing some Welcome to the Jungle. Copyrights.
Welcome to the forest.
Welcome to the forest. Wow!
Okay, so you guys walk for just a little bit.
Bardic Inspiration. There you go.
Oh, great.
So what's the deal with that?
Yeah, Seth, I believe it's for a certain amount of time.
1d4.
You get a 1d4 for any of your rolls that you can add. It's for like 10 minutes? What is it?
I think it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Let me double check.
Okay.
Looking it up.
Are you?
Yep.
All right, cool.
It's a good thing that you know that about his class.
Good thing my computer knows that about his class.
Computer. Pooter.
Tell me about Seth's class.
Use a bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within... Oh, one creature.
Oh, it's if I'm
Within
a higher
60
level.
feet of you who can hear you. That creature gains one bardic inspiration die, a d6. The creature can roll the die and add the number, roll to one ability check, attack, or saving throw it makes. So it's a one use that you can use within the next 10 minutes.
But it's any roll.
right?
Yeah, any attack, ability, or damage.
Great.
I give
Or
it
not damage. Damage is not an option.
Yeah.
one
Ability,
person.
attack, or saving throw.
I give it to you.
A
One
bardic inspiration
do it,
die
buddy.
changes when you reach certain levels in this class. The die becomes a D8 at 5th level, a D10. So it's a D10.
Dang, son.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he's
Um,
not 10
multi-class.
levels of.
Oh yeah, what
As
are you as a
you?
bard?
5?
I'm a 5.
You're a
So you
5?
get a
Okay, so a
D8.
D8.
Nice.
You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, which is a 5, right? Or
My charisma
Should be your
modifier is
highest.
a 5.
okay,
So you can.
4.
So
Four?
is it one person per thing?
it's one person per use. So you could expend
Two
two
uses
uses
and give it to
if you
both of
wanted to, but it is only for 10 minutes. So
I give it to you, Spider.
To the spider?
Is that wrong?
I dig that.
you can.
Great.
That's so
We
cool.
only
like
got
your
10
beats.
minutes. We only got 10. Okay.
That's not a bad idea.
Welcome to the jungle, beast.
All right, so he's playing a song that's called "Welcome to the Forest,"
Welcome to the forest.
and as you guys are walking along, you notice again, you two are kind of keeping your eyes peeled on this journey this brief journey you're going on, and you're noticing that not a lot of the plants here seem to be like regular forest plants. Especially you, our ranger. You notice that none of these plants really have thorns or sharp leaves or any sort of thing that would hurt you on them.
Safety scissor forest.
Kind of weird. But everybody roll another perception check for me.
Heck yeah!
That was so great.
That's better. Perception?
Hey, you said safety scissors. Why did your fingers never fit in them? Like at any age, they just never fit, right?
Well, I'm fat, and I've always been fat. so
Okay,
that's a good
that's
reason.
one
Two
reason.
fingered each
So
hole.
let's keep going. We can find
Kurt's
more.
like, thanks for bringing that up.
I failed third grade.
Because of the safety scissors, I couldn't get
Cut
my hands
this,
in.
Curtis.
I can't do it.
I'll see
You
you
ripped
next
it. That
year.
doesn't
Can I
count.
lick it and rip it, please?
I got a dirty 20 on my roll.
Dirty 20,
25.
25.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're freaking
Perception's-
perceptive as heck.
I dumped.
Dirty 20.
I dumped.
Dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. All of you guys would have heard it, but it's really hard to miss anyway. As you're walking, you kind of start to hear ahead of you what sounds like bickering.
Sounds like
Bickering
a
between.
Sounds as if there's a quarrel. Ahead.
Does it sound like the bickering is coming from two things that are large or two things that are small?
Three things.
Would you
Things
say
that are
it's
large or three things that are small? Judging by their voices.
Hard to tell.
How far
It
away?
doesn't feel like it's booming and like hitting you in the chest.
How far away?
50 feet.
Would you say it's a snickering bickering?
Hey.
What? What are you going for?
Do we
Hey, no,
need to
you look
be-
me in the eyes. What are
Is
you
it
going for?
fast? Is it is it a quickening? Snickering?
Bickering?
Bickering?
Is this a bit?
Is the sun flickering?
What are we doing?
Is the sun flickering?
All right,
No.
Do we need to be freaking quiet right now?
Flickering?
Hey, maybe you should stop playing your guitar in there.
Yeah, I definitely would stop there.
And end.
Really good.
And
you.
scene.
And scene. And I
I don't know if it's worth
sheathed my
using pass
axe.
without a trace right now or not.
By the way, I
Maybe we
didn't
should
know.
try to get a little closer.
I will remind you that the bird was not afraid of what was up here.
Just annoyed.
Just
All right.
annoyed.
Let's.
Maybe. No, maybe. No, I can't say this as valid. Maybe. Bird was annoyed because there is an unpositive, contentious situation in this perfect forest.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There it is. There
All
it
right.
is.
Should we all sneak forward? Should one of us sneak forward? Or do we just walk?
I'm pretty sneaky.
We just walk?
I'm not sneaky at all.
All right, let's just go.
Okay.
We'll
So you
go.
just keep continuing forward.
Yeah.
You walk around another 30 feet. And as you're getting about 20 feet away, you can kind of see something through the brush, the trees, and everything, and you can hear more of what's being said. And you can hear like clattering and clanging of like pots and pans and stuff that's made out of wicker, and like a I don't know, like things are being thrown around, but soft.
Sorry.
And as you're walking up, you just continue to hear this bickering, like, "No, you move over. No, you move over. I don't want to move over. You move over. I deserve to be here."
Freaking moss.
Moss.
Hello, I know you.
My ear's getting hot. Got a hot ear. So what do you do?
So as we're getting closer, can we determine what this
Are
is?
they friendly?
I mean,
threaten
you want to just try and guess what they are based off of
I'm
listening to 'em?
gonna say, hang on right here. Just let me take a peek and make sure they're not super dangerous.
I'm curious as well.
I hop on Zelda and
Great.
sneaky sneaks.
Okay,
Forward
give me
and
a move silently, or
Sneaky.
not move silently. Sneak.
Stealth.
Stealth. Hi, I play 3.5. Can you tell?
17.
Hardly ever anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not paying attention to you, so you.
What do I see?
Do you just move further?
I just
so you
moved
can
to the
see?
point where I can see them and get an accurate read.
So
on
you
the
can't
situation.
actually see them, but as you walk forward, what you see is a large, well, not large. It's a house. It appears to have 2 rooms. It's made out of brick.
You gotta be freaking.
Shoot.
Gotta
son.
be bricking kidding me.
You gotta be bricking kidding.
This is
This-
so hard because like
This
we know what's going
quickering,
on,
wickering, bickering.
but our
drive me
bros
insane.
wouldn't know what's going on.
It's sickening.
You know what I mean? All right, freak. How do we play this without? Because we have no idea who these dudes are, but we know who these dudes are.
I'd
All
like
right.
to do something.
Well, do you go back and tell your friends what you've seen?
Yeah, I go back and I say, "All right, come on, dude, we don't need to freaking be worried.
Flickering.
It's a house. We can get real close."
Sweet.
There are some windows, but the wall that you came up to had no windows.
I'm gonna walk.
There
to
is
the
a
front
chimney
door.
as well.
I'm gonna walk up to the front door. If there's anything I know about doors, since I was one, it's all about knocking.
Golly.
I love doors.
As he knocks, I go to the reverse side of the house and like find a window that I can peer through.
So there's not a window on the reverse side of the house. That's the back
Okay.
wall that you were up against.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to Frolic. You're gonna have to wrap
Wap
around the whole entire house, wrap around the entire house,
That's a wall.
and go to the front door. If that's what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay, you can do that. You're going to the back wall,
Confidently.
sticking there.
I'm going to a window.
You're going to a
So,
window.
yeah,
Great.
whatever
And
window.
what are you doing?
Screw it. Yeah, I'll just follow him.
Awesome.
Make sure he doesn't get in trouble.
Hi. This is
I
my
rap
part.
on
If
the
there's,
door.
if there's like a fence
Come on,
and a little
let
gate
me in.
leading up to the front door,
Let me
I'm
in,
gonna
little
stay
pig.
outside the fence line, and whenever I'm
Yeah,
just gonna watch.
so absolutely. You go to the window, and Frolic and Rab, you go around the side, and then there's a little white picket fence
Yes.
that comes out from the front of the house, and
This
they've got
is
like a little garden
very
out in
quaint.
front with a little gate, and Rab waits at the gate, and you go up and you knock on the door. You notice immediately that the door is a full head shorter than you are.
Ah, yes. Good.
But you knock on the door, and the bickering immediately stops. And then it starts up again. Is it?
You answer it. No, you answer it. I want to answer it. You answer it.
And then you hear kind of a. And then the door. There's a couple locked. And the door opens, and you see a pig man.
Hail and well met.
He's wearing overalls
I love it.
and like a little train conductor hat.
freaking Ghost of coming to know me better, man.
Hail and well met.
What do you want?
I would like to become an acquaintance with you.
Didn't you read our sign?
I can't read it all.
Rab, you look down as you hear this, and you see a little no soliciting sign on the front of the
I'm not
fence.
soliciting. I just want to make
You didn't see
acquaintance.
that.
Oh, right. I can't read
They
shit.
think you're selling
Just so
something.
you know, I'm not
Just so
soliciting.
you know, I wouldn't want you to
Frolic,
think.
They
Yeah.
think you're selling something.
Oh, no. I have no means of making money.
Then why are you here?
I just mean to make acquaintanceship. Salutations, little portly person.
And he hits your hand with his hoof, and he goes,
All right.
"Don't talk to me like that."
Sorry. Here.
I'm not
and I
portly.
I pull a daisy out of my hair. I say, how would you like a parting gift?
What?
A greeting gift, one would say.
Okay.
It's what our people give.
I am literally
when,
at the end of the blow, just like
when we are
staring,
first meeting one
watching this.
another.
Takes it out of your hand.
Tell me, what is your name?
Goodbye! And he slams the
It's a
door.
weird name.
Why did you do that? You didn't have to do that. Why? He was just trying to talk to you.
I go ahead and knock on the door again. Pardon me.
I think we should stay quiet and see how long Eric will hold the conversation between himself and
I won't go that long.
Dang.
Who?
Pardon me.
So you knock again, and then you kind of hear like and then a little scuffle at the door.
Get out of the way. No, you get out of the way.
And the door opens again, and it's a different one. He's wearing yellow pants and a red shirt.
Hey, you look like the same person I talked to, but different.
No,
Oh.
that's my older brother.
I
Well,
just
you
imagine you picking around the
You seem
corner,
like
I'm
a nice gentleman. I just want to make acquaintanceship. That's all.
Okay.
Is there anything you need from me?
I mean,
I'm not meaning to make money or anything like that.
it'd be kind of nice if you'd get your friend to stop looking through our window.
You go down and then Zelda.
Pardon me. I say, Lenny,
I
they
hop,
know you're there.
I hop on and stride around.
Ah!
He
A
has
spider?
Yes,
It's a big spider.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, is there anything that we can do you for?
I don't know.
Any services of kindness?
And then you see a very the smallest brother come and kind of peek around, and he's wearing like a green like jumpsuit, like
There's
a romper
3
thing.
of you.
Yeah, there's 3 of us.
Are there any more?
No.
Oh, good.
Well, I mean, there's probably more people like... There's only 3 brothers.
Well, I might.
So what kind of people are you?
All right. Look.
I'm a human.
I didn't mean like that. I mean, like, what are you doing
Yeah,
in the
he's not
forest?
really too good.
Trying to make salutations and friendships and
Okay,
whatnot.
that's... Hi.
It's
Who
not.
are you 2?
Yeah, we're actually not just trying to make friends in the
Okay.
forest.
But we're
We're
not...
looking.
We're not really either.
All right. Well, we're looking for the Lady of the Wood. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
But,
You know anything about the Lady of the Wood?
only rumors.
And you see the biggest, the oldest brother kind of hit the little one on the back of the head. He goes,
We don't know nothing about her. Get away from my house. My house. I built this house.
All right. Yeah. It's. That's not my
It's
accent.
American made.
"No, it's not."
Right. So, no, it's a nice house.
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
All right. But, be a shame if something would have happened to it, right?
Accent for you to say.
What is this? You think you can come in here with your wolf spider and scare me?
Yeah,
There's
it's a
injury.
pretty big wolf.
You think you can scare me?
Spider.
I've got friends like he said, but not that dumb one. I've got a big friend, and all he does is kill wolves and chop down trees.
All right.
What
And he'll kill you, spider, if I ask him.
DM? Could I maybe
Hi,
more
my
of the
name's Rick.
background know what kind of stone their house is made out of?
It's brick. I mean, it's brick as brick gets.
As he threatens Zelda.
You threatened him first, to be very clear.
Shame.
But yes, as
Don't
he
give 2
as
turns
he
if I threatened him first.
2 turns? You want to give 2 turns? I'll give you 2 turns. No, as he threatens Zelda.
Yeah. Zelda kind of stands up a little bit more and brings me to his eye level. And
Did you come up to the door?
I
thought
went
you were
around to
waiting
the
at
door.
gate.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay,
I
cool.
go around the door.
I'm still at the gate.
And I go, hey, look, guy. We are just looking for some information about the Lady of the Wood.
Well, then just ask. Don't come threatening me
I
in my
did.
house that I built.
I did ask you,
And then you
idiot.
threatened my house. You asked my little brother. You didn't ask me.
I have a question.
What?
I'm just dropping rocks.
If you guys argue and
Why you are not wearing clothes?
I'm naked. In fact,
Yeah, I
am.
know. That's
I'm
why I
covering
asked
the
if you're
most-
not wearing clothes.
I'm covering the most important parts, my feet and my upper legs.
Okay.
from the drive-up. Ask them how 3 of them live in that little house.
What are you
That's what I'm
saying?
curious about, too. If you guys bicker so much, why don't you build another house? For each one of you.
We tried that. We did. But these 2 idiots are too dumb to build houses. And the little one goes, I tried to build my house out of straw.
I'm sorry, straw.
Straw.
What beds are made from.
Yeah. I thought it'd be a nice house. It'd be nice and soft. I could
Sure.
sleep anywhere I wanted.
Anywhere's a bed, I get it.
You get it.
It's very smart.
He gets it.
He looks up at his brother and he smacks him on the back of the head.
Did you
again.
live in that house of straw? And I point at the other brother.
No. I lived in a house made of sticks.
Sticks!
Yes, I
That's-
like a firmer
that's-
sleep.
That's a level up from straws.
I like a firmer sleep.
I get it.
But didn't go too well.
No.
Nope.
Did you try living in the bed-made house?
What?
The house made of straw, of which beds are made from.
No. No. I like a firmer sleep. I said that.
All right.
I said it.
So, now you live here. What happened?
Oh, Wolf.
Wolf.
Excuse me.
Wolf.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Right, come
Can
on,
you give us
come
the
up
information
drive.
we'll
Hey,
need,
please
and then
come
we'll
up
be
the
out of
drive.
your hair?
Come on up the drive. Come on up.
All right, look, really, we just need to know what you know about the lady in the wood. We'll pay you for some
You'll
information.
pay me for my services.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They don't like soliciting.
I don't like
I assume that
soliciting,
accounts
but I
for them
like
being
when you
solicitors
give
as well.
me money.
Yeah.
All right. This is what I know about the lady of the wood. She's up to no good recently. Nobody knows really what she's doing. Just bad stuff.
All right, well, like, where is she held up at?
Yes, if we continue down this road, can we run into our encampment?
What road? I didn't see
All
a
right,
road.
if we keep heading this
Here's
way.
what I'll tell you. You give me what money you wanted to give me, and I'll come my friend. He won't kill you, Spider, but he'll help you out. He's a nice man. He's got a big axe
I've got a big axe.
and a beard.
He said axe or ass.
No axe. And a beard.
All right. Call him over here. No, you need to call him over here, and then I'll give you the money.
Does he
Well, I
like-
did say that you give me the money, and then I'd call him.
Technically, you said I give you the money that I want to, and I want to give you nothing. So
Well, then I won't call my friend.
you call him, and then I'll give you money. I promise I'll give you money.
I just want to take a moment to appreciate the fact that Eric is doing pig hooves for
Doing
his
He
pig
is.
hooves
He's
all
doing
time.
pig hooves.
Ninja Turtle hands.
Yeah.
No, I get the points on him.
Oh, right. I'm just gonna like lean up to you and be like, well, maybe now's not the time to.
I said I'd give him
so
the money.
I know.
What happens
He's
is,
too
as you
stubborn.
guys are starting to argue, and as the older brother is like raising his hand to give you what for, you start hearing the ring of a bell just piercing, and you see the littlest brother just like hanging from the string and just like ringing with all of his might, and he like gives you a thumbs up. He's like, ding, 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 ding,
Got my
ding.
guitar and start playing with it.
Create a gem. Have inspiration for that. That's great. And what happens is they go,
He's coming.
All right. I take 1 gold out, and I throw it at him.
He catches it. All right.
How did you catch that with your pig hooves?
Same way that your face will catch my pig hoof.
I'd love to see it.
he punches you right in the mouth.
Wait, do I take it? What's his AC?
No, he just punches you right in the mouth.
Tickles.
You asked him to punch you.
Oh,
so
man.
he just gets to punch you.
It's a good hit.
He goes, that's what for.
You're strong.
He
pig.
goes inside.
Some pig.
And then he closes the door.
I don't like this place. It smells like burnt wolf.
The other two open the door again. They
like
go,
bacon.
Come back again. If you, I'll see ya. Bye. Goodbye.
Is that the littlest brother at the door?
no, that's the middle brother.
All right, that was hopefully
And then you
not
hear-
too much of a waste.
As the doors lock again.
Are they making porridge? Is their chimney smoking?
Yeah. Chimney
So
smoke.
do we
I don't know
just
that they're
wait
making
here?
porridge, but
Yeah, I guess we wait
More
here
of a
for
stew.
this
Of
bearded
meat?
axe wielder.
They're.
it's not a pork stew.
Oh, okay, cool. They just eat their cousins.
What?
All right.
Anyways, so you go, I guess we just wait here for this guy. And as you turn around, waiting at the gate is a very large man. He's 7.5 feet tall.
Oh, suck it, Frolic.
Falcon.
He's wearing some beautiful blue jeans. Some
Mother effing Paul Bunyan.
he's wearing some nice work boots. He's got a red checkered shirt on. It's unbuttoned.
So it's
and
me at work.
There's a bunch
Yeah.
of hair coming out.
It's
Yeah.
brawny.
He's ripped,
Brawny.
and he's got a huge huge woodsman's axe over his shoulder.
It's
He's got beautiful brown flowing
Does
hair
he happen to have
and a big old beard, a big bushy beard.
Uh-huh. And with him, does he have an animal companion?
Just a big old axe.
Are you the woodsman?
I am the woodsman. Hello.
Hello!
Ha ha.
Hail and well met. Good
Well
sir.
met to you, sir. I'm very glad to see you.
I like
These
this
levels
guy.
were
I like this guy.
He's very nice.
Ha! How are you two?
Well, fine.
Are the pigs okay?
Sure.
Good. Well, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
They're
good.
fine. I gave them a daisy.
Piggy, are you okay? Are you okay?
Piggy.
Are you okay, Piggy? All right, so you're going to take us to the Lady of the Wood?
Oh, is that why I'm here?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I am then.
I like your axe.
Thank you. I'm made it myself.
I made this myself
I don't believe you.
in an arts
Just
and crafts
kidding.
class.
Anyway,
Good Lord.
what are your names?
My name's Frolic.
Frolic. Good to meet you.
Good
I'm
to
the
meet
woodsman.
ya. Oh, hello, the woodsman, and I shake his hand.
He squeezes your hand.
What a
so
firm grip
hard.
you've got.
So hard.
Oh, I enjoy your handshake.
Who
What
are
a
you?
surly
All
man.
right, let's just get going, huh?
Who are you?
I'm Lenny.
Lenny. Good to
Yeah.
meet you. Does your spider have a name?
Yeah,
That's a big spider.
it's Zelda.
Zelda.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
And you are?
I'm Rob.
Rab.
His name's
I want to
Rab.
get it right.
Yes.
Great. Well, friends, follow me.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
keep your eyes peeled. There's wolves in these woods.
Oh, no.
I hate
Not
them.
wolves.
All right.
I hate wolves. And you see the grip that he has on his axe just tighten. And his knuckles turn white, and you swear that you can hear the splintering of wood. And he just goes, anyway, let's go.
That was weird.
And he just turns on a dime and starts walking into the forest.
All right.
I really like this guy.
Yeah, I can tell. I can see you're happy about it beneath your loincloth, okay?
Not so much beneath anymore.
Yeah.
Really wish you would put on some gosh dang pants.
Yeah, maybe you could take his pants from him, huh?
Hey, pardon me. Do you have a spare pair of jeans?
You bet I do.
Can I have
Just
it?
Does he
throws you
really?
some. Yeah, just
Heck
throws you some.
yeah.
What are they, like a nice blue denim, or are these
501s.
different?
He just puts them on.
Yeah.
511s, baby.
They're a darker jean
All right.
than he's wearing, and they fit you like no
a
pair of
dream.
pants has
Is my
ever fit
butt-
before.
Just spanking.
You could
You got a dump truck.
dump truck. You could stop traffic with that thing, bud.
Big ol'
I put it on, but the loincloth is still over it.
I go up and I see that
Okay,
there's
that's cool. That's metal.
I see that there's a logo on the back, and it's like an apple. And I go, are those apple bottom jeans?
Apple bottom
Yes,
jeans.
and
And he
a
lifts
pelt
his
with
up,
the
and
fur.
he's got a little strip of fur around his
around
boots.
the
Yeah.
cuffs.
You wouldn't believe how expensive these are.
They're the Converse that have like the inner lining that's different.
Gross.
So like all weather
Terrible.
Converse.
Horrible. So,
These are very fit forming. I'm enjoying this.
Whatever that means.
yeah, I don't know what that.
It's really tight in the front.
So Woodsman,
Yeah.
I've been on the land for way too long.
you ever heard anything about this Lady of the Wood?
All sorts of things. What do you want to know?
I mean, preferably like who the heck is she even?
A horrible,
Where she is.
horrible woman.
Is she a woman? Is she
Where
a witch?
she
Is she a
is.
hag? Is she?
What?
There's rumors as to what she is, but none of us really know. Well, nobody ever is. But nobody's really close enough to her to get to know. I'm sure maybe there's good in her. There's good in everybody.
I don't know about that.
What about a boy with 1,000 rats?
A boy with 1,000 rats.
Yes.
No, there was that man, and he had quite a few rats. I don't know if there was 1,000. He disappeared recently.
I
though.
can't
It's a real
count.
shame. We've been looking for him. Did you see him?
Yes.
Where?
In our forest.
What?
Yes, he came to our land.
This is getting louder and louder.
We defeated all of his foul beasts.
You killed his friends?
I didn't.
No,
Not
you-
all of them, at least.
Well, that's sad.
They tried to kill us first.
I hope you're not going to kill my friends.
Who are your friends?
Everyone.
What about wolves?
Well, that's,
Except the Lady of the Wood. I've never met her.
and the wolves.
Huh?
The wolves are your friends. The twitch in the
What's
eye.
with your eye?
Did you say
All right, it's-
friends?
You said everyone's your friend.
They are not
Okay.
wolfson.
What's the story? Did they kill someone you love? Did they?
They're the most. We shouldn't talk about them. We have more important things and things to be doing.
Question.
So yes.
What if we told you the Lady of the Wood was a wolf? She is.
Not
She is, though.
do?
Roll deception.
What the heck are you doing?
Sure, go ahead and roll a deception.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
He grabs you by your freaking beard. Who told you that?
I don't want you to use the bitch. No, he just kind of looks at you and his eyes are really serious for a second, and then he goes, You almost had me for a second.
Pretty good
I
at
almost
lying.
ran.
Yeah, maybe shut up. Huh?
Anyways,
I like this guy.
the Lady of the Wood, again, I'm sure there's somebody, there's some, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Okay, cool. Yep, I get it. Right.
Getting weird, friend.
Huh?
Is she your ex-girl?
No. Why?
So how long
No.
have we been walking?
No. So you walk.
Probably longer than 10 minutes. Gonna put this bardic inspiration back.
Yeah, it's definitely been
Well,
longer than 10
Cool.
minutes. Sorry.
That fit really well on top of that spider, by the way.
Yeah, it did.
Right.
Really good.
It looked
Spider.
Pumped about it.
Somebody roll me a d20.
I got it.
Great.
10.
Awesome.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. So you guys are walking for a little bit, and he's kind of trying to tell you about the Lady of the Wood, but he seems like he can't really recall anything about her, which is kind of interesting. But then he's walking, and then you just see him stop, dead in his tracks. No. And he pulls his axe out. And he goes, Friends, prepare yourselves.
I can't. Sorry, time out.
Yeah.
Prepare for battle. Prepare for battle.
I can't rage a second time in one day, can I?
Yeah, well, it depends on what level you're at.
You have 5 levels, and
I believe you can at 5th level.
No, he doesn't have 5 levels.
said you did 5 in
He
barbarian.
has 2, because he only has
3
10.
barbarian. No, 5 barbarian, 3 bard
Oh, well.
2 druid or
in paladin.
paladin.
Let me look real quick.
You heard it here, folks. 3 classes.
Too many.
Let me grab
Also, I named my axe. His name is Shredder.
Gary?
I think I remember you saying that last time.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Shredder, master.
At what level are you in
5 in barbarian.
in barbarian? You get 3 rages a day, pop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're still only doing +2 on your damage with your rage, but you get 3 rages a day. Cool. Great. Okay, so he says, "Stop. Prepare for battle. Prepare for battle." No. Prepare yourselves, friends. Everybody, roll initiative.
What's happening?
Battle is happening.
With what?
Essentially.
17.
17 for Frolic.
Which is better than I think I had a 4 last
Lenny,
time.
what'd you get?
Sorry, I still need to roll. Pardon me. Here we go.
16.
13 for me.
13.
And 13.
Rabby got a 16.
Yeesh.
Thank you.
Yeesh.
And what did Zelda get? 13?
13 as well.
Awesome. What's up?
Makes it easy.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you looked like you were going to ask something. Sorry.
We should have taken a short rest.
You could have at the pig's house.
What? How do you do short rests? Because 4 hours is...
Yeah, you could have.
We were there for 4 hours.
No, you could have if you had
okay.
stopped and waited, but it was a very brief and aggressive conversation.
I thought with the whole encounter
Someone
with
told us to
Clark,
move quick, so-
he wouldn't let us rest at all. So that's why I haven't been really searching
That's
for a
fair.
rest.
That's fair. So, what happens is, as you are all standing there, you kind of hear he's sniffing the air, and he tells you to prepare, and you kind of do like this cool move where you all go back to back. and are
Kill
ready.
circle.
Kill circle, absolutely. But you kind of hear this thing towards him, so you all look. Your focus isn't entirely there, but you all look. And you hear what sounds like a wolf whimpering and suffering just as it is about to walk out. But then it stops that suffering noise and walks out. And this is the biggest wolf that you have ever seen. It's at least 3 times the size of a normal wolf.
So it's 3 times the size of Zelda then, correct?
Yes.
Didn't we say she's a wolf size?
Yes. Very large wolf.
Kind of like a dire wolf?
Just off of your guys' basic knowledge as adventurers and high-level adventurers, you
As
know...
making a Game of Thrones reference?
Yes. More like a dire wolf from Game of Thrones or a werewolf from...
They're not that big in
Harry
Game
Potter.
of Thrones, are they?
Not Harry
no,
Potter.
Twilight, if that helps your...
But 3 times those sizes.
Good thing Tyler's
the
not
dire
here
wolves
to
aren't that
mention
big.
Twilight.
They do get that big in Game
Okay.
of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like Rob's wolf gets pretty gosh dang big before stuff happens.
Spoilers!
Okay, so
Show's
this
been over for a
this
little while.
giant wolf walks out from the bush, and it is just going to charge the woodsman, and he just runs up to him, and he claws at the guy, the woodsman. But what happens is he goes up to claw at him, and the woodsman parries with his axe. He kind of catches his paw and hits him back. And he definitely freaking hits the dude.
Watch out!
And he's going to do 11 damage to that wolf.
Nice.
Watch out. Evil X.
Scott Pilgrim. There it is.
Matt Patel.
Yeah.
I hate how dusty he is. Frolic, it's your turn.
Hello. Hi.
Sorry, as that one's finishing his turn, you see 2 more.
How about one?
You hear that? He's talking about the HP.
There's 57 wolves, you guys. It's really weird.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit. I quit, Mr. Eric.
White.
I said Mr. Eric because it's...
Because your name's Eric.
Very
and
your name.
clever,
He says it.
Kyle.
your
Very
name.
clever.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Very clever.
This
Oh, that's on
freaking guy.
Workaholics.
Okay, yes. So 2 more do come out.
There's 2 more.
They're in a triangle-ish
A triangle
fashion around you.
Fashion around.
I'm gonna hit you. Seth, it is your turn.
Kill triangle.
Triangle. Triangle.
I unsheath my massive battle axe.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you that's gonna take action, but since he said prepare yourself, you already had it in your hands.
Fair enough.
Nice.
I like that. How far away are the other 2 that come?
30 feet.
Cool. I travel 30 feet, and I take a swing.
Go for it, pal.
Yeah. Yeah, I do it. 17.
Yeah, you definitely hit it, bud.
12 damage.
12 damage. Beautiful.
And then, wait.
So you just run forward and you bring your axe above your head and you just catch this thing right in the shoulder. And you take a big chunk out of its shoulder.
I'm going to do a second attack.
Great.
15.
Yeah, you hit it.
And I swing again.
Awesome.
This one does 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you come down and you take a big chunk out of this, and then you kind of spin on your back foot and come around and hit this guy, and it's more of a glancing blow on his other shoulder, but you just do notice that you get a little piece of him. So,
Yeah.
good turn. Is that the end of your turn? You have 2 attacks and you've moved. So
I did not move my full movement, though. Am I able to move back?
if you do, you're going to create an attack of opportunity from the wolf.
Thank you, DM. I'm not going to move.
Okay. Rab, your turn.
So if we're here and they're there,
Yep.
which one did
Frolic.
Frolic just attack?
Frolic went off to the right. So if Woodsman
The middle
is
one, Woodsman.
Woodsman
the one
is
to the
top.
right.
is Frolic.
Okay, then I'll go to the one on the left.
Great.
And I am going to
How far are you running?
not very far. I'm still like within 5 feet of. I'm just walking to the other side, walking on my way to the one on the left. So
Great.
I'm just going to move a little distance.
Okay.
But I'm going to cast Aid.
Aid. Okay.
Yeah, Aid. Your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
Heck yeah, buddy.
So for the next 8 hours, our maximum HP is increased by 5, and our current HP right now is increased by 5 too.
What? All of us?
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay.
And,
So can you target yourself with that?
I believe I can.
Yeah. I believe
Okay.
you can.
So
Because I
it's
just choose up to 3 creatures.
so you're
and I choose
picking you and your 2 compatriots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you weren't picking the Woodsman.
I mean, look, he looks like he could handle himself. He just deflected a freaking.
No,
wolf
yeah,
and-
for sure. I just want to make sure who you're getting. So, awesome. Great.
And that's the end of my turn.
Awesome. Great turn. Okay. The Woodsman is really pumped into this thing. And he's going to come up and he's going to do a multi-attack against this wolf that's right in front of him. He's going to miss with his first one. And you notice that he kind of lets his anger towards these wolves get the better of it. And he's from the left. He comes up to swing at this thing, and his axe just slips out of his hands and goes across the across the field. And he just kind of like panics for a second, but then you see him just tighten up his fists and get ready. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Lenny, you're up.
How far away on the field did it go?
The axe?
Yeah, how far did it go?
20 feet.
Okay.
Actually, no, 25. So it's like just about on the edge of the little...
And there are
Area
trees
you're at.
all around us?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna... Since I'm still on Zelda's gonna move.
Okay.
To get Homeboy's axe,
Great.
which is 25 feet away.
Yep.
And then...
You gonna try and throw it to him?
I don't want to waste
Can
my
you
action
dash?
doing that.
On her, could you dash and go boom boom and come back?
She'd have to pick it up, though, which would be her action. Unless you'd consider
Well, it's
that
your
as
turn.
help. Can I have her go first?
Yeah, you both got a
'Cause we're both got the
13.
same.
You matched, so you can have her go first if you want.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna help him.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah, we're gonna go to the nearest tree, and we're gonna get up to get a vantage point because there's none within like 5 feet of us. Correct?
The
Or are
trees?
there? No, the wolves.
The wolves,
I'm
no.
not
5
provoking
feet,
anything.
no.
Okay.
You can get to a tree.
Because I've got 40 feet of movement.
Okay, so you're not going to get all the way up a tree, but you're going to
Okay.
be in one. And
Like,
you
up
and you
like
said
10
you're
feet?
yeah, because you've got to move 30 feet to get to a tree.
30 feet to get to a tree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
And then you've got to, and then you're going up the tree.
10 feet to get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not quite, I mean, like up the tree, but you're in the tree.
Sick.
And then you've talked about how your saddle can kind of, you can maneuver inside of it so you don't have to be like sideways, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, great. For sure. Okay, so yeah, she's going to do that. Climb up the 10 feet, and then she's going to make a webbed attack.
On whomst.
A wolf that's within 30
The
feet.
one that's closest to you is the one that Frolic is attacking.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Oh, frick. It's just a 6. There's no attack bonus for that, so
6 to hit.
a flat 6, yes.
Yeah, you miss.
Okay.
It just goes. She's got bad aim,
Exactly.
and she just goes right over the top of him into the forest.
Sweet.
Quite the miss.
Cool.
So that's the end of her turn.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to switch you in turn order permanently, or just for that turn?
Just for that turn.
'Kay.
Yeah, if it's not going to be too buggy to
Not a big deal.
just kind of have us bounce back and forth.
Okay. So now it is your turn.
Okay.
From the tree.
So if I cast Hunter's Mark, it's a bonus action. Dope. Okay. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Freaking love
Is that casting? Is that a spell?
It's a spell. Yeah. First level spell.
Really?
Um,
Wow. Okay.
So
Great. Do it.
I'm going to cast it on whatever wolf is closest to the woodsman.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast that.
That's the
Gives
center
me an
one, correct?
extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever I hit.
Is that like a time thing, or is that just
for
on
an
your
hour?
next hit?
It's concentration for
Great.
an hour.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So,
I'm
we're
gonna
just
do
going to
that.
need to make sure that you don't cast any other spells that require
Require
concentration.
concentration.
Otherwise, it'll break.
Correct. Yeah.
Look at her being a nice DM.
What a nice DM.
That reminder, huh?
So I'm gonna use my short bow to
Go for it,
have
Pal.
this dude's up.
You're attacking the one that you just put this thing on?
Yes.
I would hope so.
So okay, just not bother rolling with the advantage I have. And just to clear things up, I have pack tactics as a kobold. So if there's an
Okay.
enemy within an ally of mine within 5 feet, I get advantage on attacks against it.
Sick.
Super broken. Super
Yeah,
broken.
very broken. But
Very much so taking advantage of it though.
great. Do it.
So
I fully support it and
um,
encourage it.
So yeah, okay. Natural 20 on
Yeah, I'd say you hit.
an attack.
Is that a crit?
So it is a crit.
Boomski.
Yeah.
Roll that bud.
So
Damage.
do you have
Roll that
do you
damage.
do double or do you do an additional die?
Do double.
Just double whatever
Double
the
whatever you roll the first time.
but it's double without the mods, correct?
yeah, so you
It's
only
just the
double
dice.
the die number,
Okay.
and then you add your modifiers after.
Well, that would be stupid 4.
Add your d6.
What?
Add your d6 because you got your hunter's mark.
Yeah. But I mean, would I double that as well, the Hunter's Mark dice? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Because that's just like the original
Yeah.
D6 for the
Sorry.
the thing. Okay, so 4, and then I do +5 because my dex,
Great.
and then another D6, 6. So
6 to or no, that'd be
15.
So 11 plus 4. Yeah,
15 total.
Nice.
15 total.
Good hit, bud.
That is a dang nice hit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're riding Zelda, and you ride up this tree, and you get set, and she spits, and you're not really paying attention, and you, I don't know. What does it look like when you cast Hunter's Mark? Is it something that you put on your weapon? Is it something that you just kind of do in the air and it marks your target? Or
So
It's the
it's just
Terminator
verbal. That's the only component for it, and I choose the creature, and a mystical mark surrounds my quarry, and so
great.
I envision it
describe
just
it.
within my mind as I cast it, this kind of black and purple, because that's like my scales. I've got black and then like hints of gray and purple specks on my cobalt scales, and so those kind of swirl up around the target, just creating this like light mist that I can see.
Great.
for sure.
And nobody else can see it. I would
No one
know.
else can see
Cool.
it.
So this happens, and then you knock your arrow, and as you knock it and pull it back and aim it at this spider, the arrow too gets imbued with this kind of purplish silver and black mist, and you lose it, and it just lands right under the front arm
of the wolf.
of the wolf.
So-
Not arm, leg of this wolf. So good shot.
Dope.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna use the rest of my turn to climb higher myself. So
So you're gonna get off of Zelda.
I'm gonna get off Zelda,
Great.
and we said that was okay.
Yeah,
Correct.
absolutely,
Imagine
absolutely.
you like reaching up and like kicking your feet and like going
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
She like stretches up and gives me the extra boost. So
Absolutely. How much
uh,
fire are you gonna go?
difficult terrain, so I can only travel 15, like climb 15 feet up.
'Kay.
But if I can get 15 feet to a nice perch,
Yeah, with your
that
15,
is-
you reach just.
and I'd go less than 15 if it's a better advantage of like.
No,
on a
with
nice
your
branch or
15, you
whatever.
reach just the limb to. It kind of goes out over the battlefield a little bit. Battlefield in air quotes.
I can see like this little kobold just on top of the tree.
right.
Yeah, and you're hidden relatively nice. You don't have cover, but you're in a secluded area.
Sick.
No wolf's gonna be able to shoot you.
Yeah, with their teeth.
Pew pew.
They're playing tag with their teeth.
And there's no wolves that are at the base of the tree
Not yet.
where Zelda's at, right? Okay.
Not yet.
Because she, yeah. If
I mean,
there-
like none
if-
of them have come over.
If there were, I'd have something else. But
No.
okay, that's it.
Great. What happens next is you hear more of this kind of whimpering and whining at the far edge of the clearing before another wolf walks into the clearing. And it's closer to the one on the left that you are going
I have
for.
a deja vu.
Okay.
And you said you moved forward a little bit.
I just moved to the side, really. Like where
Okay.
we were.
Great.
Frolic kind of went up, and then before he started going back,
Yeah.
I just moved like a little
So
bit.
this one is going to come running after you.
Perfect.
But it does have enough movement to
Perfect.
get to you. And it's going to try and it's going to try a multi-attack on you, actually.
Perfect.
So it's going to try with a bite to kind of...
Cuatro lobos.
Actually, no, sorry. It's going to try and claw you first. And it's going to go with a 13 to hit.
Misses.
does not hit, right?
Buddy.
Great.
Miss it.
But then it's going to try and bite you as well.
Okay.
That one is a 10, so I'm guessing that doesn't hit as well.
Misses.
Great. So it just kind of...
Can I do a cool like deflection with my shield?
Yeah, absolutely. So what happens is this thing, you see it coming the whole way because you hear it. It makes itself known. You kind of clock it as it's coming in. You have your warhammer in your one hand and your shield in the other, and it comes up, and you just kind of bat its claws away. And it's kind of off balance, and it tries to kind of nip at you as it's kind of catching its footing, and it just whiffs.
By the way, I'd like to point out. I mean, I'm a visual and audible person, but I wrote a thing with my shield because I'm a forge domain. No matter what hits it, it just sounds like a blacksmith, like ding.
Absolutely,
Like it just,
absolutely.
even if it's like
So yeah, it
anything
hits in
sounds
this
like-
loud kind of echoes through the
That was
the
cool.
forest. So awesome, good stuff.
nice.
And then Frolic, the one that you are fighting, is gonna make a move at you. He's also gonna try for a multi-attack. It's coming with its claws first, and it is actually gonna hit you.
You got blue jeans on, though. Remember that.
You do have blue jeans on, which is pretty
Armor.
cool. It's not armor; it's just clothing.
Damn it.
You're welcome. No, you should say thank you because you're keeping your unearned bonus because of that. Or no, your leather armor that you're wearing. It doesn't give you any armor.
It's a pelt.
Forget about it.
It's a bear pelt.
A bear pelt.
From a denim bear.
Freaking bear pelt.
Bear pelt.
Bear pelt. You are going to take 7 damage from the first, from his claws. So he just kind of comes up and just claws you on your chest.
Isn't that halved because you're raging?
He's not raging.
Not raging.
Oh.
Ow!
And then he is going to hit you again with his bite, and he's just going to latch onto your shoulder right at the base of your
my
neck.
perfectly smooth skin.
I don't know about that.
Oh!
My hairless farm.
My mediocrely smooth skin. Where's my other D8? Hello? Am I missing a die?
7 damage, and then he
There it is.
did another 7?
He is going to do... Ooh, he's going to do another 10. So you're going to take 17 damage total from this guy.
Ow!
And he's staying latched onto you with his bite. Okay? And he's just going to really, really lock into you. And then the one that was at a distance that is on that left side is also going to come running up to you.
Perfect.
Seeing that you're... What are you at?
24.
Almost
How are you
dead.
at 24? Oh, because you didn't heal.
No!
Nobody healed, dude. I'm
Sorry.
at 35.
Okay.
Did you plus the +5 that I gave you?
I did.
So this one's also going to come up and try and get you.
He'll get you.
Jack, I hope you have
His
potions of
first
healing.
one is a 16.
Misses.
Does not hit because you're at 18. Look at you, big boy. And then his bite also misses. So really, it's the same song and dance.
Oh yeah.
But this one, you kind of get his face with your hammer. Actually, the handle of your hammer. You just kind of push his neck away, and then his claws. Yeah, he just whiffs on you. So, yeah. Now it is back to the one that is attacking the woodsman. And he is going to, again, try a multi-attack. He's going to miss with the first one.
With the scratch.
He's definitely going to bite him, though. He's going to lay into this guy. And the woodsman is not happy about it. He's going to be taking He's going to be taking 10 damage. Whoa! As this wolf just bites him, and he just kind of
Father!
I took 17.
I promise, Father.
Frolic, your turn.
Don't die.
I'm gonna take Slasher. Sorry, Shredder.
Slasher, no slashing.
Shredder.
And I'm gonna whip it up out of the freaking wolf and hit it again.
It wasn't in the wolf, but yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, I never hit a
can I
wolf
tell ya?
before.
You're going to be at disadvantage because this wolf is latched onto your shoulder.
Ow!
The power jaw.
Yeah.
15. Oh, I gotta reroll.
Yep, roll twice.
I don't think Eric knows.
19. 15, 19.
Have you not seen the Apparently Kid?
The what?
Apparently it never been on.
time I've been on
Yeah,
TV before.
okay.
Death!
You just didn't think it was funny. Okay, got you.
Yeah, sorry. The Powerball. That's right. Yeah, you definitely hit him somehow. So I'm going to tell you what kind of happens is you've got both hands on this, and you recognize that your right arm is really not going to be of use to you right now. So you just kind of switch it to your left hand, reel back, and you just kind of swing it at this thing, catch it in the side. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice. Way to go, Seth.
Frolic.
Way to go, Frolic.
13 damage.
Great.
And I attack again.
Okay.
I'll do it disadvantage.
You're still at disadvantage. Yep. Good job.
11.
Is that the lowest one that you got?
That's the lowest one I got.
Tie goes to the runner, and you got it.
Yes!
Seth.
I did it, guys!
Frolic. Oh my gosh.
14 damage.
Okay, so what happens, as I said, is you switch it into your left hand, and you just reel back with all of your might, and then you use the torque of this guy being on you, and you kind of use his own weight, and you just put your axe deep into his rib cage. And you notice it really kind of affects him and hurts him, and you notice this. And what you do is you change your grip on your axe, and you just use every piece of force that you have, and you just push up. And you hear his ribs separate and crack as you just open this massive hole in this giant wolf, and like his guts and stuff just come pouring out of his side. His jaw loosens on your shoulder, and this wolf falls over dead.
Gallivantly! As I do it, I say
Great,
that.
wonderful, good kill, bud. All right,
It's gonna be my pelt, but
it is definitely
I
ruined.
I'm so excited for that.
It's definitely ruined.
find
There's
a
a
belt.
big hole.
I'll find out.
Rabbit, is your
But
turn.
it's a giant wolf.
Sure, it's
But you're
ruined.
also a very big man.
Maybe I need two.
Okay, so after both of them missed, do I have one on either side of me, or did they both?
Yeah, they're kind of 10 and 2 for you.
So there's 3 left now. Is that correct?
Yeah, one on the woodsman and 2 on. Yeah,
killed one.
boy.
I killed one. Were there 4?
Yeah, one came out.
One came
the
out
woodwork.
on another turn. 3 came out initially, and then another one came out.
I hate wolves.
Yeah! This guy gets it! He's got a wolf on him. He's like, "Ah!"
They're the worst.
He does kind of cheer at you, like an angry, grunty cheer, as he notices you kill this thing
This is fun.
out of the corner of his eye. It's far from fun!
As you're almost dead.
Ow.
That's the barbarian way, I guess.
Oh, you know, like in Princess Bride, where Wesley gets that huge thing on his shoulder. You've got that, but like way worse.
ROUSs.
Yeah, runs for unusual size.
Does it look
I don't think they
sexy,
exist.
though?
They totally do. You guys fought them last time.
Tell me, DM, do I look hot, though?
No,
All
not even
right.
in like good lighting. Tyler gets it.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Nothing that I don't want to waste too many slots, even though I have tons of them.
You do have a lot.
Look at the cards. Look at the cards. Sacred Flame.
Great.
They
Tell me all about
must
it.
make a dexterity saving throw, which I'm guessing with wolves they're gonna pass.
There's a chance.
You're trash, kid.
You're trash, kid.
So, yeah, they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
What do they have to beat?
Roll it.
I am
Okay, I just need to know what they need to beat.
They need to beat 15.
Okay. The first one gets a 16.
That's horseshit.
Well,
That's
what he got.
suspicious.
That's weird.
One
He
above
got
what
it.
I told you.
He got a 15 base roll, and then he got a 1 on his dex.
That's a lot.
And then he got the second one got a 13.
Perfect.
So what happens?
Well, the one that rolled a 16, coincidentally,
Weirdly.
nothing.
Weird
But-
how I can remember 16 this episode, but last episode I
Right.
thought it was 15.
The one that gets hit by Sacred Flame Cake takes 1d8 radiant
So the one that
damage.
passes just
Doesn't
doesn't
take
even get
anything?
half.
Or does
It
he
doesn't
take
mention
half?
if
Zero.
someone passes.
Dang, that sucks.
Banger.
14 radiant damage. The
Awesome.
one that fails.
Great.
took
So he took 8 the first time. What did he take the second time? Sorry.
6.
Thank you.
Yep.
Just bad
So
math.
14 radiant damage wafts over the wolf that failed.
Is that the one that comes like straight down from the
Yeah,
sky?
the beam of
Awesome.
fire.
Yeah. So
Holy fire. Like
you lift your hammer to the sky, and this just the clouds kind of part, and just this bright light comes down and singes this wolf. It smells like burning hair. For sure. Rab, is that the end of your turn?
that's all I can do. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, what happens now is the woodsman. He's got this wolf on him, and he is going to. He just like grabs the jaws of this thing and like pries them open off of his shoulder and pushes it back, and he goes to.
Put it on the
Okay,
other
yeah.
wall.
Oh,
Do it.
absolutely. Sorry. So he pushes this thing away, and then he just like slams it into his shoulder. Like he shoulder checks this thing, and he kind of like stuns this wolf. And you see it physically like moves back 5 feet, and they're separated. And then he makes a beeline for his axe, and he picks up his axe, and that's the end of his turn. Lenny, your turn.
So there's still only 3 wolves
Correct.
by us, and then
There
there's
is one
a
dead
4th
one.
wolf,
Fourth dead wolf.
dead wolf, and then there's a whimpering wolf.
No.
Oh,
So what happened is 3 came out initially, and then another one was whimpering in the forest, and then came out and charged Grab.
got you. Okay, way sweet. I thought it was another situation where perfect. Okay,
There's 12 more waiting in the bushes, so
But we can't see him because it's dark.
yep, nope, it's daytime.
Oh, sweet.
You can't see him because you're an idiot.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna do Zelda's turn first.
Awesome.
So we're gonna have Zelda. Is there the one that the hunter that I've got hunter's mark on? How far away is that from the tree?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yep.
Okay,
'cause it
she's
was
gonna
just,
jump off
okay.
and
So it's
move
10.
towards it.
So it's
um,
10 because she was 10 feet up, so she's got how much left?
30.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because she has 40,
Yeah.
so she can get to him.
Yeah. So she's gonna do that, and then she's going to make a bite attack.
Awesome. Go for it, pal.
Can we make bite attacks?
You? You can.
So it's gonna be a 17.
It's not good. 17 to hit?
17 to
Absolutely.
hit. Way sweet. Okay, so initially it's going to be, jeez, that sucked. 6 piercing damage
Okay.
plus plus 6 poison damage,
Awesome.
and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Beautiful.
DC 11.
It definitely passes.
Okay.
So what happens is Zelda jumps out of this tree and just quickly scurries across the forest floor over to this wolf, and it's still kind of stunned from getting this massive shoulder to the face, and she just quickly bites one of its legs.
So it only takes 3 poison damage then.
Great.
Sick. Okay. So, as that's the case, now that she's within range, I'm going to
Ha ha ha! Look at this boy getting his
Loose
advantage back.
another
Very smart.
arrow.
Very smart.
at homeboy. 22 to hit.
Yeah, I think you hit him.
Okay, sweet.
So again,
So-
Lenny pulls up this arrow, and it's imbued with that black and purple energy, and you just loose it right into this guy.
So it's going to be 10 piercing damage.
Nice.
And then with Hunter's Mark, it's going to deal an additional... I don't know if it's just an additional piercing. 'Cause it doesn't... yeah, I think it's just the same weapon
Same
attack. but just
damage,
an
yeah.
additional. And another 5, so 15.
Good stuff.
So it's going to make 15. And then with my coordinated attack,
Boom, 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 boom.
if I make an attack and my companion can see me and is
Mhm.
within melee distance, it can attack again.
Great, go for it.
So it's going to make...
That's a pretty dope feat.
That's
Yeah.
really sick.
It's going to make another bite attack.
Great, go for it.
And it rolled a 16.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So once again, it's going to be 10 piercing damage plus, after a Constitution saving throw, because it doesn't say that after you've saved it once that it, doesn't have to
Fails.
roll again.
Failed.
It fails, so
Yeah.
that's 8 poison damage.
Nice.
Great. Okay, so what happens is your Zelda's over there, and you knock another arrow, and it's imbued with that magic, as I said, and you just pull it back just a little bit more than you normally do, and you're kind of shaking, and you loose this arrow, and what happens is you watch it go down, and you hear it go through this wolf's neck, all the way through, and into the ground past it.
Oof.
And this wolf just is starting to really, its feet are moving, trying to catch its balance. It's very much just barely hanging on. And Zelda's hunter instinct, as a killer spider, as your companion, as have done this kind of routine many a times, just jumps on and latches onto this thing's neck with its pincers and just starts pumping it full of poison and just rides this wolf to the ground as it falls dead.
So
That was dope.
it goes to 0 hit points. Is stable but poisoned for 1 hour.
Oh, it definitely went
So
past 0 hit points.
But I'm just saying, once it's reduced to 0,
Mm-hmm.
the target's stable but poisoned for 1 hour, even after agreeing. So it's paralyzed and poisoned for 1 hour.
Okay.
So I'm just saying that one, if you're cool, I would like it to not be dead yet. Because if it's her poison that deals the killing blow,
I'll tell you, you don't have an hour.
What do you mean?
It's shorter. You did a lot of damage to that thing past what it would needed to die. The poison isn't entirely what killed it. It was just an extra little thing.
Okay.
You've got a bit.
Okay.
More than likely, you'll still be able to get to it after this battle.
Okay.
So that's your turn and Zelda's turn.
Yep.
Okay. Rab, the one that is on your right, is gonna try and attack you 2 times.
Sweet.
The first one is a natural 20,
That'll hit.
so he's gonna do some damage there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And then
You
he's
gotta hurry and
gonna
drop another character.
claw on you. The claw definitely misses, but he is trying to bite you, and he definitely does it.
Definitely.
Definitely. He's gonna do 16 damage.
Hey,
What are you at?
where everybody goes to your funeral.
What are you at?
Are you down?
No, I'm good. I'm at 19.
You gotta protect our cleric.
Okay.
Oh no, because I still have my +5, so actually, I'm at 24.
And then the one on the left of you is gonna try and attack you as well.
Sweet.
And he goes to attack you, and he trips himself up, and he falls right on the ground. And I'm going to give you an attack of opportunity on him.
Then I'm gonna bring down my Warhammer of Justice.
Do it. Go for it.
On its face.
Advantage.
I'll roll it again, but that was a dirty 20.
Could be a crit.
Come on out. Oh, nat 20 is the
Go
second
for
one.
it, Pally.
So I will take that.
Hell yeah.
So just double, yeah.
Yeah.
10 plus 2, 12.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
On this dude's
so-
face with the spike end of my Warhammer. Just
Yeah. So he just trips up, and you are so ready for it, and you just bring your hammer down fully right onto this thing's head. and it whimpers, and it doesn't get up. It's not dead, but it doesn't pop right out.
Is it like Glenn Walking Dead thing?
No, I don't know.
Is its eye like?
Not.
It's
no.
like calling over to its wife. I'll find you.
It's
Like that?
bleeding. It's bleeding.
Jeez.
Don't mess
Spoilers.
up the pelt.
Hey, Frolic, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run over
Where?
to.
I'm glad Tyler got. I like that.
Well, okay. How many wolves are left?
There is 3 wolves
Tres.
still standing. Nope, there is only 2 wolves still
Dos
standing. Pardon me.
lobos.
One you have on the ground.
I have both of them next to me.
Almost dead is not the right words to use.
He is unconscious.
No,
He's hurt?
he's hurt.
He's crying like a little baby.
Which one is the closest to me?
Those ones are equidistant from you.
Which one looks less damaged?
The one that is standing up and not bleeding.
That would make sense.
The one
I'm
that
gonna go to that
hasn't
one.
been damaged at all.
I'm gonna go to that one.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna go and stab him.
Everybody knows your name.
I'm gonna use my divine smite
You're stabbing?
You're feeling
with my axe. I'm gonna slash him. Sorry, my
Okay,
bad.
I was like,
Got you, Tim.
what? I'm very confused.
Spice things up a little bit. I'm gonna use my divine smite
Yeah,
and slash him with.
go for it. Roll to hit.
All right, I will.
Okay, I hope you do.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's weird. 17 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
How'd you do that?
I added divine smite to my blade's damage.
Okay, so your axe just starts to glow with holy rocker energy, and you just take a swing at this guy and get a pretty good cut in. You do have a second attack. Go ahead and take it.
10.
To hit? You do not get him.
Barely missed.
Yeah, he his focus switches to you and he moves out of the way as you swing again. Rob, it is your turn.
The wolf that's on the ground.
Yes.
Is it still on the ground after I hit it in the head?
Yeah, it didn't get up.
For some reason, it's hovering now.
I didn't know if like
Really weird. Grew wings.
I didn't know
took
if
off.
if it was fully on the ground
No,
when I hit it,
it's-
or it just like stumbled and it was.
No, it's. I would to put it in DM terms, I would say it's prone.
Perfect. I'm gonna just hit it again in the face.
Great, go for it. Since I gave you advantage last time, take it again.
What a guy.
14, but
Hit it.
16.
Hit it both times. Well, nope. That was advantage. So you hit it once.
You said both. I'm gonna roll. No, I'm just kidding. Come on out. Come on out. I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Go for
It's
it.
canted. Will you stop getting hung up on the?
All right.
What's happening?
This is getting all ridiculous.
Just come out. 5
Okay,
damage.
you guys, I'm gay. What?
5 damage.
Great.
What?
Awesome. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
The
Thing's still not dead. Jeez.
the woodsman is going to he notices that the one that you killed is dead, and he's gonna like ha and then he's gonna grab his axe with both hands, pull it behind his head, and launch it at the one that you, Frolic, are fighting.
Still only counts as
Hopefully he doesn't miss and hit me.
Crit fail. Crit hit, actually. Ooh, baby. This thing soars through the field. It feels like this is something he has done
God of War stuff.
before. Absolutely. Just. And this thing just lodges right into this wolf.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Boy.
Okay.
Do it again.
Boy.
And he is going to take 11 damage from this thing.
Still alive, eh? Wow.
He's a big, tough boys.
Wow.
But then he is going to use the rest of his action to get over to it. So, Lenny.
Okay.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Lenny's gonna move. Which spider looks more effed up?
Spiders?
Currently. Or
All
not
spiders
spider,
on the field are
sorry.
fine.
Wolf. Which wolf?
The one that is
Appears-
on that is prone, that is being effed up
Looks
by.
super bad. Okay,
It's not super bad, but it's definitely in worse shape.
In worse shape,
You
okay.
are. It's very clear that it is in worse shape.
then I'll go to the one that the woodsman just.
You're climbing down. That's what
No,
you said.
this is Zelda. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So Zelda's gonna scurry across the field.
Okay,
And make a bite attack.
go for it.
And that is a dirty 20.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So that is 11 piercing damage plus 4 poison damage
Okay.
if they succeed or if they fail.
What does he need to be?
11.
No, he fails.
Sick.
4.
4 poison.
Okay. Yeah, you can really see that poison kind of leach into his system and really start to affect him.
Sweet.
Zelda really placed that bite.
Perfect. So then on my turn,
Yep.
as part of Hunter's Mark, on a subsequent turn, I can use a bonus action to mark a new creature
Great.
with the same casting of the spell.
Great.
So I go straight to that one.
The one
that
that's
she
standing
just
up?
bit.
Awesome.
And I'm going to attack.
Go for it.
Much better. That'd fix it.
You have advantage.
I do.
Good.
Natural 20.
Jeez Louise, hot dice, you guys. Yeah, go for it.
We're just doubling, so... Okay, so that's 8. And that is with the double included. So 8 and then plus 5, so 13 damage.
With your
That's with
the
the
longbow?
natural.
13 total.
Yeah, so 13 piercing damage and then another plus 6 because of Hunter's Mark was 6. So 19 damage total.
Yeah. Again, you place this arrow, and instead of going through the neck, this one just hits it right in the head, and this wolf falls over. You can tell, being who you are, that it's not quite dead.
Okay.
But it is. I mean, that poison, does it take over every round?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Because it's just poison damage.
Okay.
So.
You can tell this thing is clutching onto life with a very thin hair.
Sweet. And with that, because I hit, Zelda's gonna deal the killing blow, hopefully.
Absolutely. Go for it. Love that.
Nice.
Insanely OP attack.
No, she's not. Unless this thing is not prone anymore.
No,
it's
it
not
is.
prone. It is?
It is.
So does she get advantage? Beautiful.
I don't know how kosher that is with D&D, but I'm doing it.
Hey, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
When it's in my favor, right? You know, 15 to hit.
Absolutely.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Jeez, they just come spilling out sometimes. 6 piercing damage
Yeah.
and 4 poison damage.
Yeah. So that's going to kill it. And what you wanted to happen with that other one is happening.
Does happen
This
with
one.
this.
Yeah. That other one
Sick.
keels over, and this one is still going to be alive.
Perfect.
So. Good. Okay. This one that you've been wailing into that's on the ground is going to stand up, and is going to attack you. It's kind of you can all tell that this one is panicked. You're all kind of circling around this wolf, and it is very worried, just panicked.
Should we interrogate the wolf?
It misses its first one. The second one is going to hit you. It's going to do 10 damage.
I thought it would have disadvantage.
It stood back up.
That's scary.
All right, Frolic, your turn.
No. Fancy that.
Hit
I'm
it.
gonna,
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut it with an axe.
go for it.
All right. 14.
14 hits.
Heck yeah. Sure does.
Yep, does.
14 damage.
14 damage. Great.
Punch it in the face with an axe.
Yeah, great. So you just kind of choke up on your axe and you put your hand really close to the front of it. And yeah, you do exactly that. You kind of make a modified brass knuckles thing and you just punch this thing with the blade of your axe. Do some serious damage there. Really great. Rab, your turn. You gonna finish him off?
Sure.
Fillet.
Zone of truth.
Tell us who you are.
What do you want?
Go hammer. 23.
23 hits.
Yay.
Wow, that's a pretty strong hand.
Don't sound so excited.
Wow.
9 damage.
9 damage. Wonderful.
Yay.
This thing is real close.
Sweet. Someone kill it before it bites me again, please.
And what actually is going to happen is the woodsman, his axe is lodged in this other one that is on the ground being just riddled with poison. And he's going to walk over to this wolf. And what he's going to do is he walks up to this wolf and he grabs it by the cheeks, by the jowls. And he just screams at this thing. He says, "Die!" And he places his thumbs in the eyes of this wolf. And you can just see his arms start shaking. And instead of crushing his head like unto a mountain, you see the wolf skull just slowly, the skin on top and the skin all over on his face just slowly starts ripping as he just grabs the skull and just rips it in two. And is just standing there covered in blood. And then drops him to the side and kind of cleans off his hands, and he goes and he puts one foot on the wolf that is laying there that his axe is in and just pries his axe out and kind of wipes it clean on the wolf there, and then he pulls out a handkerchief out of his back pocket and gives it a nice clean, and he goes, "Well, glad that's taken care of."
That was fun.
And then he walks over to the other wolves that have already been killed, and he just snaps their necks, just really turns them around. And he goes, "You can't be too careful."
Are there any good pelts?
He didn't do that with the one that he took the axe
No,
out
he
of
can
yet,
tell
right?
that Zelda was doing something with.
Hey, I would like to see if any pelts are salvageable.
Combat is over. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just gonna take a quick hour.
A combat in good condition, or a pelt in good condition.
Yes.
The first one that Zelda killed, maybe.
What's your deal, man?
I mean, I don't want to. I don't think I'm ruining anything, but like, if these were werewolves, if you like skinned a werewolf,
Why?
and then the pelt like reverts back to human
They
skin,
are just wolves.
they are just wolves.
Thank goodness.
Why don't you?
You're like wearing it.
Why don't all of you roll a perception check?
Nah.
24.
27.
I don't see anything.
My man.
Yeah, because you're busy looking for pelts.
Yeah.
But you guys notice as the woodsman is going around and as you kind of hop out of the tree, as soon as he snaps the neck of these things, there's some like magic-y kind of like dust that seems to fall off of them. And then you look again and they're the size of a normal wolf. The one that Zelda is still on is still a very large size.
They're wolves that were bitten by werewolves.
So you notice that if you want to.
So from my perch,
on anything.
I'm gonna take my immovable rod out, and I'm gonna do the classic move. I jump off, and about 10 feet above the ground, click the button,
Do a flip.
swing, flip,
Absolutely.
land.
Roll an acrobatics check.
Please don't fail.
Do you leave it in midair?
What?
Do you leave it in midair?
No, so I do that to slow my momentum, hop on top of it, and then I click it and drop the rest of the way.
Love it.
That is a 12.
Yeah, you do it.
Sweet. Yeah, and then I hop down and I'm gonna walk over with Zelda, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, good job. You did a really good job with that fight. Well done. Well done. You protected people.
You were doing what you needed, though. All right.
I
Yeah.
don't know what spiders sound like.
You
I
hungry?
assume they hiss.
If you're hungry, you can go to town on one of the other ones. I'm gonna look at this one for a bit, okay?
Yeah, she scurries over to the one that she originally got and
Okay.
starts feeding it. So no, there's no longer.
No,
any good
my
pets.
tail!
Shut up.
Damn it!
So, woodsman,
Yes,
these things have any connection to the Lady of the Wood?
possibly. She is a magic woman, and I don't know what's going on, but these wolves are tougher than they'd normally have been. The ones that I've encountered recently have all been massive, like these were. But after I kill them and really make sure that they're dead, they revert back to the wolves that I know and hate.
So is the purple dust stuff like dissipated, or is it like a visible dust on the ground?
No, it's
afterwards?
sorry. Did I say it was purple? It's not like a purple.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just kind of like a magic-y.
Magic-y,
It doesn't really have a color. It's
like
kind
a
of
glittery
translucent.
type.
But no, it disappears.
dissipates.
It's not like a physical dust.
Okay.
No.
That's weird.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, no.
What?
I don't know. Maybe she has something to do with it.
I mean, it would seem so.
Perhaps. There's lots of magical things in this forest.
When did she appear?
Well, she's always been here. The Lady of the Wood. Well, as long as I can remember, she's been here.
How long ago can you remember?
I think this could go back.
Not
and
very
forth
long.
For
Well, my whole life.
You do remember your whole life?
Sometimes.
Insight check?
Hard to say.
Ooh, insight check.
Yeah, go for it. I thought you wanted him to roll an insight check, and I was like, no, I don't think
Yep,
he's going to.
nope, crit fail.
I'd like an insight check.
You're like, okay, he doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember. This
Let's
guy's
go,
an idiot.
c'est la vie. Okay.
When was the last time you chopped down a tree in the forest?
Earlier today.
18 on insight.
What? On what?
To see how far back he remembers.
An 18? He's not sure. Like he said, as long as he can remember back, the Lady of the Wood has been here. But he's not sure how
Hey.
long that is.
Rap, could you come here? Step, stop.
clink, clink, clink.
Do you,
Hey man, what's going on?
you know the spell magic by any chance?
No.
No.
Well, we really ought to be going.
Frick, all right.
I can discern magic.
I can detect it.
Can you run that on this dude and see if he's got
Sure.
anything going
Detect
on with
magic
him?
on this mofo.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have done it too. Thanks for using your spell slot for me.
It's hard to say. Because like I said earlier, there's magic all over, and there's magic in the air. He, in himself, is magic inherently. You're not quite sure if the magic you're seeing is coming from him or from something else.
What school of magic is it?
I'm going to have to look real quick.
I'm going to,
Yeah, what are you doing?
while that happens, because my hunter's mark is still good,
How long does that last?
an hour.
And you can just keep on transferring it? Is there a limit on how
As
many you
long
can
as
do?
I kill whatever I'm going after.
Great. Awesome.
I'm going to transfer it to the woodsman.
Okay.
I don't freaking know what this dude is.
No, good on
If
you.
he ends up turning on us, I'd rather.
No, listen. I support it. It's enchantment.
He's enchanted.
You're not sure.
All right. All right, yeah, let's keep moving, you guys. How far away are we? Would you...
From the lady?
Yeah.
Hard to say.
If you had to guess.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just taking you in a direction where she might be. Well, technically, I'm taking you to meet somebody who might know where she is.
Oh, it sounds a lot like the bookkeeper of the book that he didn't have.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy.
Did you hit your head?
You having a
Are
stroke?
you all right? Is your shoulder okay?
Remember when
Sounds like a
friend?
rabbit in the pyramid.
You remember? You remember the
I
dwarf?
ate carrots.
The dwarf lady, the beautiful young dwarf lady
Let's keep moving.
who pointed
Here we
us
go.
in the direction.
All right.
Still talking.
So, yeah, he is leading you, and you're walking for a little bit more. You're making light conversation, and at one point, you come across a little cottage, little house.
Is it on a prairie?
No,
Is it made of candy?
no, it's a white wooden house. It looks fairly nice.
Not made of
Whose house is this?
I'm not sure. I do have to sharpen my axe, but if you guys want to go in and check it out, go right ahead. And he just kind of sits down outside and starts sharpening his axe.
Hey, could you sharpen my axe?
Yeah, sure. Leave it here. I'll take care of it.
Do I
Frolic,
trust you?
yeah, Frolic, maybe you want to stay with him?
You can trust me if
I'll
you
stay
like.
with him.
All right.
Let's teach me how to sharpen an axe.
Oh, okay.
Teach me how to sharpen.
Well,
Teach
sit down
me
and
how to sharpen.
here, hold this.
It's a soapstone, probably.
And what happens is these two sit down and start sharpening an axe. Are you guys going to go inside?
We'll go up to the house
Okay.
and freaking. Are there windows?
Yeah, there's windows. They are kind of like they're like old-timey windows, so you can't see through them.
So it's kind of the wavy.
Yeah, that kind of wavy, glossy thing. Nothing seems bad. The house seems in good repair. The paint's nice. It's clean. There's flowers out front. Again, white picket fence in front of this house.
I'm gonna stand and I'm gonna have Zelda climb up above the door frame,
Okay.
hiding.
Yeah,
right
as she
above.
climbs up, one of her legs just kind of taps the door and it kind of moves open. Doesn't creak or anything. It just
Make sure to knock first.
You're sharpening an axe. You're not paying attention.
Hello?
That's true.
Is anyone inside?
You kind of hear like a.
I'm gonna draw my short sword.
Okay. Yeah, you pull out your sword and you kind of. Are you going in or?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go in.
You walk in and you look over to the side and there's a kitchen and it looks like it's filled with baked goods, but everything seems to be fine. But then you go into the left room. Are you taking out your warhammer as well?
I always have it out.
Great.
Yeah, it's very rarely that I don't.
That you don't have it in your hand. Okay. As you go into this left room, you both start to look around and you notice that this room is kind of disheveled. It looks like kind of not like a scuffle, but panicked movement has been happening in this room, and you're looking around and your eyes just kind of follow the room, and then you look in the middle of the room and there's a bed, and the sheets have been ripped and torn up and all of these things, and what you see on the bed is a wolf. But it looks like it's caught up in clothing, and it's just tangled in these what appears to be an old woman's clothes. It's just kind of caught up, and its arms are through different parts of it, and it's the hat has just kind of been pushed through this wolf's, or it's pushed its face through it, and it's just kind of laying there, panting, and just kind of panicked. And it looks at you, and you can tell that it just doesn't have enough energy to even get up and be frightened of you.
It doesn't acknowledge us whatsoever.
It's looking at you, but it is just too tired. You can tell that it's been trying to get out of this clothes trap for a while.
I'm gonna use my feet and see if I can see if this thing is like its state of being and all that good stuff.
Okay. Yeah, it's
It's
just
basic mood and intent.
it's tired. It wishes it could get out of here.
Is its intent to hurt us if it does?
Its intent is to rest. It just kind of actually just wants to lay here. Like it wants to get out of here eventually, but it's just going to lay here for a little bit. It doesn't want to hurt you.
This thing, I don't think we're getting anything of any worth out of this place. I'm gonna take my short sword and I'm gonna cut the clothes off of it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it kind of like as you are nearby it, but you cut the clothes off of it, and it just kind of rolls over and just kind of lays there, and it's just
If
just laying there
leave
panting.
before we do, don't go out the front door. There's a huntsman out there that likes killing wolves.
Oh yeah, you can tell he's gonna be there for a while, just laying there.
I figure I just
So-
know.
Like we would have no idea that this thing may have just eaten something. You know what I mean?
There's not any blood anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
Well, I mean, in the fairy tale, there was no blood either.
Exactly.
So.
He
Well,
swallowed grandma whole.
why would I? Why would we be like? Should we gut this thing or what? Should we
No,
slit
that's
this
why I
thing's
gave it. I mean,
stomach?
get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cut this thing free, and then I assume you leave the house.
Yeah.
Okay. You leave the house, you close the door behind you, and you guys are just getting finished sharpening your axes. And he stands up and he goes, "Was anybody home?
Yeah.
How were they?"
Tired.
"Good. There weren't any wolves in there, were there?"
There were 50.
Don't kid with me.
You really think 50 wolves could fit inside that freaking house?
Absolutely fit inside.
They have ways.
Ways. They're crafty little devils. Is there a wolf in there?
Yeah, there was.
He just charges through the door, and you hear a
Okay. This is what gets
And
this
then he
dude's jollies off.
walks back out. And he cleans his axe up and
Sooner
he
we
goes,
can get to the
"Good
lady
call.
of the wood.
Let's go."
All right, let's go. Freaking psychopath.
And he goes, "Actually, this is where I leave you. Follow this path that way. You're going to cross a bridge, and then you're going to get to a large tower. In the tower is someone who can help you. I will warn you, though, be careful at the bridge. Be careful at the bridge. There,
It's quite gruff, isn't it?
huh?
It's a gruff bridge.
It is. Some have described it as the Gruff Bridge. Have a good one, friends." And he just walks away into the woods.
Friends! Did you hear that?
Let's go.
You guys don't seem as happy as me right
I
now.
feel like I'm killing Kurt.
All right, we hop
Are you
on
having any
Zelda.
fun?
Hop on Zelda, and we move forward on this path.
Great. Awesome. So you keep walking down the path, and
You're
eventually,
not killing me. I'm just so funny.
We get to a bridge.
you get to an opening, and you're on the edge of a forest, and it's plains. And go for it.
No, you keep describing.
And there's a river running through, and you notice there's the hill that's leading down to the bridge, and then it's flat on the other side. And you notice that this hillside doesn't have any grass on it. And you walk down this
So
pathway.
it's not a grassy knoll.
Wait, I don't know that we walked down just yet.
Okay, so you're at the top of this hill. This hill doesn't have any grass on it. On the other side, you see abundant fields.
Grass is always greener on the other side. I don't know anything about this fairy tale, so I am literally flying blind.
Well, none of us
So-
technically know anything.
no, but I
about
literally don't. So
Here's a
that's
question.
cool.
Okay.
If it was worst case scenario and you had nothing else to eat, would you eat grass?
All right,
I would.
I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on us all.
Okay, what happens?
So this is where a veil of shadows and silence radiate from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has a plus, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives the bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Okay, so you do that. Everybody is
Yeah.
shadowed and all
let's
of that. What
try
do you
and
do?
Just get across the freaking bridge. I don't know. Is it a river beneath it?
Mm-hmm.
Super fast flowing?
I mean, looks pretty nice going.
Is there anything else beneath it? Just
I
curious.
don't know. You could look.
I'm gonna look.
I just
Maybe Max went
wasted
there.
a
Yeah,
freaking
yeah.
spell slot on you, and you're like, let me check under
Pass
the
without a
bridge.
trace. Let's make ourselves known.
I didn't say I walked over to it. I rolled a perception check.
Oh, okay.
But you're looking under the bridge?
I mean, you can look from a far distance.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I thought you
Wasting
were
your
like.
freaking spell.
I misunderstood what you were saying.
I rolled a 3 anyway.
I
so
love
it
how
doesn't
you
matter.
say it like that. Like
You-
Frolic's been a very competent, like, not out of the ordinary
Didn't
player.
say.
You
No.
I'll walk over to the.
What
bridge.
happens is Frolic kind of squints his eyes and puts his hands on his knees and does that like dad look. Yeah, looks good to me.
Yeah,
What
looks
happens?
good.
So
All right, let's freaking
It's
go.
like a bridge.
I don't know what to take. He says, be careful on the bridge. This is as careful as I can assume us being, so.
I know nothing about bridges.
okay, what's your marching order? Going across this bridge.
I mean,
It is only wide enough that one of you can cross at a time.
I would assume me and Zelda first.
Yeah,
That seems
you-
to be
you
the way
didn't
we've
pass
been
without a
going.
trace thing.
So we'll go first. I'm guessing me, Zelda, Frolic, and then Homeboy in the back because he's got little legs.
Sorry, you go first.
On Zelda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Frolic and then Rab.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. So you start going on the bridge, and as soon as Frolic, you cross
Okay.
and you're over there.
I'm
Great.
over there.
Frolic, as soon as you set foot on the bridge, you hear a large growling from beneath the bridge. What do you do?
I do investigation on it. Is that the right thing to do? Investigation?
You guys can help him out here if you want,
Did you guys hear a growl?
but you.
I
Can do
turn
whatever you
around,
want.
and if I hear a growl, I motion for you to get the F over to this side of the bridge.
Yeah.
That's
Hurry
fair.
up, lad.
Do you push him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how
Stealthily?
every move we make.
So you
This
make.
is DM size galore, and I love
Wait. Can I roll stealth to add to the
They get a plus 10.
Sure.
plus?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. It won't help.
27. Wait.
Holy shit.
Plus 10.
29.
Yeah. You do like a quick tuck and roll, and you get across the bridge. Rab, you're up, bud. Okay. As soon
You have
as
to do
you
it for audio purposes. You have to say what you. That notion you just.
I'm
made.
walking across the bridge.
There you go. He just made a gesture with his hand.
as soon as you set foot on the bridge, a large, very large blue hand reaches around and places its hand on the bridge and then pulls itself up. And what stands in front of you is a troll.
You look like one of the monsters. Maybe the blue.
Yeah, the large blue tall monster. And he goes, "Who are you?"
Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good, I'm gonna get dinner.
It's great.
Come here, little dwarf. I'm gonna eat you.
Oh.
Do I hear that?
It's not very nice.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, you do. I mean, he's freaking 10 feet from you.
I'm gonna shout out, and I'm gonna say, because he's speaking in common, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna shout out, that dwarf won't feed you very much. You sure you don't want something bigger?
Are we in combat?
Nope.
All right. I'd like to cast banishment on him.
Holy. I was gonna. Okay.
Okay. Tell me what that does.
Talk about Disney Fast Pass right here.
Charisma saving throw.
Okay. He is going to roll a 19, but he has a -2 on his charisma, so he's going to have a 17 total.
Sweet.
What does it say?
Yeah. Nothing happens. Sweet.
Because he beat the spell save.
Yeah. Let me just.
What did he need to
Flip
beat?
15.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I'm
You.
not. Yes, I am.
I'm serious. That dwarf's freaking tiny. You sure you don't want something bigger?
He doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you.
Oh my gosh.
I say, big blue man.
I'll say.
I say.
All right. Come meet me.
Okay.
Are you not saying something?
I say, big blue man.
Does he turn to him?
If you don't want to know the secrets, I know.
He turns to the large human.
Perfect.
You
I look like dinner.
come back onto my bridge so I can eat you.
Sure. Let's do tradesies. Give me the dwarf, and I will give you my
He can
succulent
go,
body.
He can go. You come here.
All right.
I'm gonna
So
cast.
he
Fantastic.
steps out of your
Okay.
way so you can walk past.
I'm gonna cast conjure animals and I'm gonna conjure a giant elk. So I summon this Fey Spirit, and it takes the form of this giant elk. And I'm gonna have the elk just walk straight over along the side of the bridge, like down towards it,
In the water.
and just and it's a huge beast.
Yeah.
It is classified as huge,
Absolutely.
and it's gonna walk into the water and smack it.
Great. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Smack it.
So we'll say it charged it. Why not?
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, it's an
Is
attack.
that chill? So it moved 20 feet straight forward, which it did.
Yep.
So it is a. It's only a 13 to hit. 13 to hit. Does that not hit?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, does it at least get next to him?
Since it's a giant creature, he's kind of looking at him, and he's sideways, and trolls are skinny from side to side, and his antlers just kind of split the troll. And he's just right in the middle.
Okay.
So,
Does it notice it at least?
yeah. I mean, he looks over it and he goes, "Whoa!
Tell him you eat the.
I could eat that.
Yeah. Tell him eat the elk and leave the
You
dwarf.
could, but we need a dwarf first.
Hey, Rab, freaking run!
Yeah, you can get past him.
Oh,
He's
perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna
mesmerized
book it
with
then.
this thing, and he's just looking at this thing.
Leave, so I can feast.
All right.
That was my freaking. That was a big spell slot I just did. So saved,
Tasty spell
I
slot.
saved you guys' lives. Remember that.
Ah.
Let's go.
All right, you cross this bridge and you go into this wide, expansive field, and you're not entirely sure how you missed it before when you were standing up on top of this hill, but you look over and you very clearly, you all can see this very tall tower, just standing on its own, in the distance.
Onward.
Great.
Indeed.
Yeah, obviously you approach it. It takes you a little bit to get there. However, for the first time since you've been here, something seems in disrepair. This tower doesn't look good. It looks like it's starting to fall apart. As you look at this tower, you notice that there is no door.
Frolic is happy that there's no door.
Yep.
But also hesitant because he's scared he could turn
Because
into a door.
can he trust it, you know? No, he looks at this. You all look at this tower and there is no door. However, you do see a window at the top of this tower.
So when you say no door, literally no entry.
There is
point.
no entry point
Okay.
except for
Got you.
except this window that has
Hell yeah.
Don't climb up there. We'll see a brother and sister having sex, and then we'll get pushed out the window.
Or we'll see a desperate woman with a lot of hair.
what you see is a long braided rope that appears to be made out of hair.